Picture this. You check your bank account and it says $0. Not almost zero. Zero. Maybe you're in debt. Maybe you just got your first real paycheck and it's already gone by the 20th of the month. And every time you scroll social media, you see someone talking about their $10,000 emergency fund, their index fund portfolio, their financial freedom journey. And you think, okay, that's nice for them, but how does someone actually get from $0 to $10,000 when they're living paycheck to paycheck right now? Here's the truth nobody tells you. The first $10,000 is the hardest money you will ever save. Not because the math is hard, because everything about your life right now is working against you. But the first $10,000 isn't really about money. It's about becoming a different kind of person. The kind of person savings happens to automatically, not the kind who tries to save and fails every single month. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through exactly how I'd save my first $10,000 starting from zero. The real unglamorous version, not the just stop buying coffee version. My name is Jack. If you're starting from zero right now, this video is for you. Hit subscribe because this channel is entirely about making money simple. Let's start with why most people never get past zero. It's not income, it's not willpower, it's the gap between when money arrives and when it gets spent. Most people get paid, and in that gap between payday and the next payday, money just leaks. A little here, a little there. No single purchase feels like the problem. But by the end of the month, the $0 is back. This is the trap. And you can't fix a leak with motivation. You fix it with a system. Let's look at the math for a second, because I want you to see how realistic this actually is. If you save just $15 a day, that's one skipped takeout order or one less delivery fee. That's $450 a month. At that pace, $10,000 takes about 22 months, less than 2 years. If you can push it to $25 a day, that's $750 a month. And you hit $10,000 in about 13 months. And if you're able to save $40 a day, which sounds like a lot until you break it into small pieces, you're there in 8 months. The point isn't which number applies to you right now. The point is this: $10,000 isn't one giant leap. It's small, boring, repeated decisions that compound. And here's what most people get wrong. They try to jump straight to the $40 a day version before they've even built the habit of saving $5. That's why they quit in week 3. So let's talk about the real obstacle, because it's not math, it's psychology. When you have $0, every dollar feels urgent. Something always comes up. A friend's birthday, a sale, a treat yourself moment after a hard week. And when your savings account is easy to access, it becomes the first place you pull from when life gets uncomfortable. This is why so many people say, I'll start saving next month, forever. The system isn't broken. There's just no system at all. Here's the step-by-step path I'd actually use. Step 1. Open a separate, harder-to-access savings account. Not your main checking account. A different bank? Ideally one without a debit card attached. The goal is friction. You want moving money out to feel slightly annoying. That friction alone stops a huge percentage of impulse withdrawals. Step 2. Automate a small boring amount on payday, not $500. Not some ambitious number you'll cancel in 2 weeks. Start with an amount so small it's almost insulting. $20, $30, whatever barely registers. The goal in month 1 isn't the amount. It's proving to yourself the system works without you thinking about it. Step 3. Capture found money separately. Tax refunds, cash gifts, selling stuff you don't use, overtime pay, anything that isn't your normal paycheck goes straight into the $10,000 account. No exceptions. This is often where the first $1,000 to $2,000 comes from, faster than people expect. Because it's money you never budgeted around in the first place. That's actually what it's for in the early stages. Don't feel like you failed if you draw it down once. What matters is that the automatic system keeps running afterward. The people who actually hit $10,000 aren't the ones who never had a setback. They're the ones whose system kept working even after a setback. So let's recap the path. Step 1. Open a separate account with friction built in. Step 2. Automate a small boring amount every payday. Step 3. Funnel all found money straight into it. Step 4. Raise the automatic amount every time your income rises. Step 5. Track one number and watch it weekly. Because here's the truth. The first $10,000 isn't about discipline. It's about designing a system where saving happens whether you feel motivated or not. Once that system exists, the second $10,000 comes twice as fast. Because now you're not fighting your own habits anymore. You're using them. If this helped you see a realistic path to your first $10,000, hit subscribe. This channel is entirely about simplifying money. And here's my question for you. What's the biggest thing that stopped you from saving in the past? Is it income or is it the leak? Let me know in the comments.